wonders, welcome back. Before we get started, let's do a breathing exercise. It's going to take 5 seconds. 5 Mississippis. We're going to breathe in deep, hold it, release together, and start fresh. You know what I'm saying? That ready for, like, grab your popcorn, your coffee, whatever it is you're drinking. I'm drinking caramel macchiato. Look, what I'm saying is this: in order to set aside a lot of the memories of the bullshit you went through, is not going to be to try and forget about it. It's to be able to label it better, draw from it when need be, is what I'm saying. So it no longer triggers, it actually gets you to a point of strategy in life, because you know how to handle ignorant now. You know how to identify it, right down to its bedding habits. Damn shame it had to go that far, right? For some. And then you were able to connect dots laterally, familiarize with the traits, and make connections with people you associate with and need to break it off with, and other people from work, and then family. And once the dots start really connecting, you start to realize, holy shit, what I have survived some shit, man. This is the blessing, the part I don't want you to miss out on. That means you have their playbook in its entirety. You have more details on how each and every one of these narcissists, how they operate on an individual basis. You see, that means you have less shit to have to go through to identify it. I kind of started seeing some shit going south, even in the cartoons that we used to see. Remember back in the day we had Scooby-Doo? That dog had more sense than the human caretaker that it had about narcissists, because they always at the end, these nosy kids, if they hadn't have got involved, they'd have gotten away with it, and the mask falls off. The ghost, the boogeyman, the monsters, always a narcissist, sociopath, psychopath. The triad, the dark triad. And what I need you to realize is this. Let me bring it up to speed. Y'all remember the Care Bears and Papa Smurf? Always had wisdom. Had some sense of meaning, right? Wasn't just a waste. And then all of a sudden, we started enabling ignorant. Teletubbies came out. What kind of shit is that? What the fuck? What the hell are they speaking? Try and turn that shit off. That kid'll go fucking nuts. Yeah, enabling. Clapping. Because your children sound like a Teletubby. I'd rather have them chunk me a Care Bear stir. Like that. Did you feel it? Did you feel it? For real? Bullshitting. Alright. Let's do this. Scooby-Doo style. We're going to listen for the golden nuggets. Yeah. We're going to believe when we smell shit. Feet don't fail me now. Because if you got a beautiful mind, you got your handses and your feetses and you're flat and broke, you know you got options, because you can think. You're resourceful. Why you think the damn narcissist hanging on you like a tick on your left nut? 5 seconds, let's do the breathing exercise without laughing. All right, I'm gonna chill. Come on, for real. Release slowly. All right, shake this shit off. Yeah, I was checking out Joe Rogan's podcast. Joe Rogan Clips, or JRE, they call it, something like that. Joe Rogan Experience. And some poor dude, y'all heard about this dude had been sending texts to the police and to prop HOAs and things like that about his new condo. He had a problem, so he was hearing voices. and they were asking them to fill a report out. And this dude stood this close to getting put in an insane asylum, mental hospital, because he even filled out affidavits saying he was hearing Jews coming from the floor of his condo. I think it's impossible. It's impossible. A couple weeks later now, the police raided a temple, a Jewish synagogue, had a tunnel go right up under this dude's condo building. So look, as crazy as it might sound sometimes, we can't judge a book by its cover, take things for granted. Look, jealousy and bitterness, we know this much. Those are the only two feelings and emotions that will destroy its vessel, the container, the one harboring them. And it's a spiraling effect, a loop, unlike have you ever seen, to me this is the Narcissist hell on earth. And you were caught in this loop because you can relate to it. Stop what the fuck you're doing, look at me. Hell on earth is this: meeting different skin suits, and each skin suit having a different avatar, representative, a diplomat, a mask. And when they wear out, the relationship dissolves. Hell is this: continuously meeting different skin suits, same demons, and never learning the lesson. The cycle continues. The love bomb, all the way to the discard. The high that becomes the addiction is like 50 first dates. It's a hit of the new. And so what I want you to realize, the narcissist curse is this. Think about it. In 1 year, a narcissist will have been mortified more than your empathic ass will have had in a lifetime. Because you pulled your head out of your ass, out of the matrix, so to speak, and figured out the loop and connected the dots and got yourself out of the game. The loop. Hell on earth. Now you understand why you had to experience it, though, so that you could identify the narcissist recruiters trying to pull you back in. You see, because even though you now are aware, now you're a more better bestest target. You command a bigger challenge. And this is why you need to hold the line, because narcissists aren't resourceful. They're not. This is why they need to optimize their survivability, their mating strategy. And that mating strategy is to come in soft, play soft for as long as possible, and hide whatever past they may have. Now, used to they could get away with this shit before the interweb. See, it was harder for our generation. And now it's harder to hide, and there's no reason for you to be out there running blind. You invested more in financing your damn phone than it would be to have a subscription to truthfinder.com and do background checks on people you meet. Look, because narcissists aren't resourceful, in fact, have y'all ever paid attention to how most of them got their jobs? It was through a connection, a contact, or mom, dad, or they fucked for it? Because they ain't got no sense. They got no sense to cross the street, even much less walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. And so you understand that it's why They will defend a position, and they don't want any kind of change because the anxiety they suffer is knowing the lack of skill and resourcefulness, and they are depending on seniority. That's what they're clinging on. Yeah, but some of them get a little bit, well, overbearing. They get too confident, cocky in the position. And they think it's somewhat guaranteed now. Well, see, once narcissists are one-upped, it's hard for them to lick their wounds and get back up. And many of you have experienced this, where being in a harem closet or the friend zone, these are orbiters. These are people that were left wounded, not understanding because they didn't witness what the narcissist was doing. They knew there was a snail trail. You can smell it. You never saw it. And the narcissist is banking on this so that there's always that cast of doubt because they need you. You see, they're catching losses. They're getting their asses handed to them. Keep in mind, the world of the narcissist, their curse is to always want what doesn't want them back. Their curse is always trying to convince someone that they want them. And when it doesn't happen, they fall dead on their ass. They need the orbiters to come back to refuel, re-energize. Because look, listen, stop what you're doing, look at me. Narcissists will settle for fucking crumbs because it's better than nothing. That's why it looks like they're with bust downs. And you think they're doing it to intimidate you? No, no, no. Look in their eyes. They don't have a fucking choice. You see, that's what you would have ended up with had you stayed stuck in that loop. Yeah. No. They're just making it look like they're trying to make you look jealous with that. No. Understand. They had to pick from the cleanest pair of dirty drawers and the dirty clothes. You know, had a lesser mancha on the tantaran. Yeah, them shit stains. After a while, crumbs are better than nothing. Narcissists can't afford to let them sheets go cold. You remember that. Narcissists depend on them orbiters, man, for their life sustenance. And it's why when that closet goes dry, anyone on the street would do. Now look, y'all need to check that video clips from, you can get on YouTube, even look it up. It's called Lucifer. And look at their depiction of hell. And tell me that ain't the life of the narcissist, sociopath, psychopath, the dark triad, even or the cluster Bs they call them, I guess. Or listen, the ones I'm worried about are the ones that are coming in soft just to destroy you. What I need you to understand is narcissists don't have a rule book. You see, in order to have any kind of moral compass, you got to have faith in something that's better than you. It's why they operate with no moral compass. It's why we need to pay attention to mistakes, big mistakes. Shit we shouldn't have ignored. Shit we ought not to ever ignore. Others we can laugh about because we see it clearly. And now you can associate with a side eye. But you understand that's not something you take home. No. You operate differently now. Will you ever trust again? Yeah, of course. When it's fucking earned. Can I get a what? I said, can I get a what? It's like big mistakes. Big mistakes. Could be a narcissist, could be a redneck. Hey, could be some shit we need to tweak on, you know, not tweak, like, no, I'm talking tweak, you know, like, keep in your lane, keep in your path. Hey, you break that sugar booger. Thrives on criticism. Thrives on criticism. Can't help but look at themselves whenever they pass something reflective. Yeah, I've seen those. Has unpredictable mood swings. Unpredictable. Shut the fuck up! Their stories ramble on with no real direction. Distantly related to royalty, insist on being treated as such. Kisseth my asseth. Consistently blows you off, often at the last minute. You know, if you read that differently, it could sound like a good thing. Consistently blows you off, often at the last minute. See, that's why texting is no bueno. Texting no bueno. It's all in the inflection of the reader, not the one typing, not the, okay. Insist on introducing you to their parents on the first date. Damn mad. That's like closure. That's like a hard close. You feel me? Yeah, the clock ticking. Treat you like an employee, not a partner. Yeah, you've ever met those connections where they kind of go, oh, we would have made such a great team. The bullet you dodged, friend. I'm just saying, makes everything about them. Gets angry at the smallest things. The smallest things. Is this a rock? Is this a rock? A rock. Incapable of compromising even for the smallest thing. Damn it, man. All right, warriors. Thanks so much for your support. I appreciate you. For those of you reaching out for coaching calls, book a sesh. It's awesome to reach out and be able to at least share from the victories, share strategy. Iron sharpens iron, man. Get out there now. It's never goodbye. It's always until next time. Namaste.